Hi, good morning students. So for today we will be having our salad, okay? So we will be making potato salad and a Greek salad. Along with it, we will be also making some of your dressings, okay? So here are the ingredients. Okay, so for potato salad, we will be boiling some of this potato and dicing it later on, okay? So we have here some of your shallots, but you can use also red onion, okay? And some salt and pepper, okay? And then, we will also be adding a bacon later on. So for your dressing, we will be making a permanent emulsion using some of your olive oil, okay, lemon, and a yolk that I will be doing a separate demonstration. For your Greek salad, we have here cucumber, some of your capsicum, or you can substitute bell pepper, a feta cheese, some olives, onion, chives, a little bit of tomato, and some lettuce. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so for your potato, you can just dice this potato. Okay, you can just trim the sides a little bit. Okay, so that you will be having a nice shape later on. Okay, so make sure your potato is at least a bite size. Okay. That will be looking like this one. Okay. So no need to be too perfect. Just make sure you have a nice dice for that. Okay. Okay, now we have our diced potato. What you can do is place it onto your saucepan. Okay. And then add a level of your potato for your water. Okay, then let it boil and simmer until it's pork tender. And then you can season it with a little bit of salt while it's boiling later on. Okay, you just let your potato boil for at least around 6 to 7 minutes or until it's pork tender. Okay, you can just cover it so that it can cook faster. Okay, now this one will also be used for your potato salad. Okay, a small onion or shallots will do. Okay. You just make a chopped onion, okay? No need to add the root of your onion, okay? So, this is something like this one, okay? Okay, now for next step, okay? So, we will be making our mayonnaise for your potato, okay? So, we will be using some of your olive oil, okay? 1 piece of egg yolk, you can place it onto your bowl, okay? A little bit of acid, which will be coming from your lemon, and salt and pepper to taste. So what you will do is you simply just beat your yolk, okay? You can place a towel here so that you can see, okay? And then drizzle a little bit of oil, okay? Little by little. Okay, you can also add a little bit of your mustard for your mayonnaise. Just a little bit. Okay, now what you can do is you can use a bain-marie, okay, so that some of the salmonella that egg can be killed, okay, just a little bit, okay. Okay, now after like around 30 seconds or at least a minute, when your oil is clumping with your egg yolk, you can add more of this. As you can see, it is starting to thicken up. Okay. And then at this point, okay, when you have a nice consistency of your mayonnaise, you can add a little bit of acid. Okay, coming from your lemon. Just squeeze a little bit to add some of flavor. Okay. And kill some of your bacteria also coming from your yolk. Okay. You can add more. Okay. The oil on the yolk can consume almost like heat. Okay, and then you can just season it with a little bit of salt. Okay. And pepper. Okay. So for here, I'll be using white pepper. Okay. So that it won't be having too much darkness or dust if I will be using black pepper. So here, you have your mayonnaise. Okay, now our potato is already done. It's already fork tender. Okay, when you insert your fork, it should pass through to your potato. Okay, so what we will do, we'll just strain it. Okay. So we'll just strain your potato. Okay, and you don't want to have too much of your moisture on that. So what you can do, you can just leave it into your saucepan, since your saucepan still have some of that heat. Okay, so that one will dry out the remaining moisture coming from your potato. Okay. Okay, now we have our mayonnaise, okay, our boiled potato, and together with this, we will be using or adding some of your bacon. So I have here a chopped bacon already been cooked, okay, your red onion or shallots earlier, and some of your basil. So what you can do is you can add up some of your bacon into your mayonnaise, okay, just a little bit. All of your red onion or shallots, okay. And then add some of your basil, just a little bit. Then just mix it up. Okay. Make sure you have more than enough mayonnaise for your potato. Okay. So just add in your potatoes. Okay. And give it a very quick toss. Okay, so just mix this one. Okay. And just add in your potatoes. Then you can add some of your bacon to add additional flavor, okay, and some garnish. Okay, now what you can do to add a little bit of color onto that, okay, you can just add a little bit of that black pepper, okay, and then a very nice garnish. Okay. So you can put it on top or just on the side, and you will be having a very simple potato salad. Now for this one, we will be making a Greek salad. Okay, so you will be using your cucumber. Okay, so I have here a sliced cucumber, so I won't be wasting some of my leftovers. Okay, so what I will do, I just chop this one or slice this one into dice. Okay, so what you can do, you can just slice this one. Okay. Or this one will make your work easier, okay, by maximizing your slicing. Okay, so just place this one to your bowl. Some of your tomato. So you can just dice your tomato. You can deseed this one if you like. Okay, so cut it into quarter. The seed if you want, okay, so that your quick salad won't be watery, so you can just remove the seeds. You can use, by the way, at least 2 pieces of tomato. Dice this up. So it depends on what size you prefer for your salad. But if you want to have a smaller cut of this, you can do so. Okay. Mine will be some olives. So you can add some of your capsicum or bell pepper. So if capsicum is not available, you can substitute bell pepper on that. Okay, so you just slice it both sides so that you can remove your seed easily. Okay, so for this one, if you want to have a very nice shape, okay, you can just make a triangular cut. Okay, here. So you can make another one. Cuts. Just add up to your vegetables. Your onion. So you can add any cut that you want. Okay. So for presentation later on, you can make a strips of onion. Add this one later on the last part. You can set aside some for garnish. Okay. But if you want to add some of the strips of your onion into that, okay, make sure it's sliced evenly or chopped evenly. Some of your chives, you can just chop it up. Okay. Blend or toss it a little bit of that, then finishing it with some of your lettuce just to add different colors and flavors. Okay, now for this one we will be making a very basic vinaigrette. So we will be using some of your olive oil, white wine, mustard, a little bit of oregano, and salt and pepper to taste. Okay. Okay. So what you can do, okay, so estimate a small amount that will cover your Greek salad. Okay. So I'll be adding a little bit of olive oil, okay, into my bowl. Okay. Estimating at least a tablespoon of that. Okay. And then adding some of my white wine vinegar. Okay. Just a little bit. And a little bit of mustard. So this one is called temporary emulsion, okay? Because this one will be binding quite some time and then later on it will split. So the longer you whisk, okay, the longer it will prevent the temporary emulsion to separate. You can add some of your salt and pepper for this. Okay, so since I think it's lacking a little bit, so I'll be adding more of my oil. Finishing it with a little bit of oregano. Just a little bit. Very good. And done. So what we'll do, we'll just combine this onto your salad. Just enough to coat each of your vegetable. Okay, now what you can do, you can put some lettuce for your base, okay, on the bottom, for your plating, okay, and on top, okay, that lovely Greek salad, okay, on top. You can just adjust your plating later. Then adding some of your feta cheese. Okay, now finishing just a little bit of those sliced onion. Okay. Just shred it and put it on top. Okay. And some garnish. Okay. And you have now your very simple Greek salad. Okay, now we have here our potato salad and Greek salad. For the potato salad, we use a permanent emulsion, okay, using the making that mayonnaise. And for the temporary emulsion, we made the vinaigrette. Okay, so those are the simple recipes that you can use when you are having your Etsy. Okay, so hopefully you have learned something for today.